I am scared about where my career is. I am worried. Because, like, I don't know. Not really, but, like, kind of. Like, I'm worried if. I don't know. Because, like, everything's closing down in my area. And no one's getting hours. So, if no one's getting hours, then soon enough I'm not going to get hours. Do I have to become a lead to get guaranteed hours? I don't want to be a lead. That's a lot of stress. And, like, I could. I just really don't think I could handle that. And then if I don't, then they might like just have layoffs, fire me. Though I doubt that would happen, but like literally who knows? Literally who knows? And like it's literally all capitalism's fault. If it weren't for capitalism, I wouldn't have to worry about a food service job. Food service would probably be pretty important otherwise. And even if it's not, I wouldn't have to worry about a paycheck. Old man yells at the sky, except I actually have a reason to, and the sky is God. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe the old man is yelling at God. I'm tired. And I'll be tired tomorrow. Tomorrow's May Day. I was thinking about calling out for it, but my check is really small, so I don't know if I can. And I don't know how many call-out days I have left. Because there was a week where I was working, I think, like 9 days in a row. And so I had to, like... Which isn't a lot. It's not, like, a crazy amount. But, like, in the middle of that, I was just like, you know what? I'm calling out. I don't care. And I wanted to see my friends, so I did. But, like, I don't know how many call-out days I have left. So... And... I don't know. If it was easier to get a job, then I might risk it for... I don't even know if protests are happening. I haven't seen anything on a few of my friends, like, who are more activists. A few of my friends who are more active haven't posted anything about it, and that's where I get my information from. It's a valid place to get information from because they've always been on top of it before. I assume there will be, and I assume I can picture exactly where it's going to be, and I can, like, see the posts now about it. But I work, so I don't know, maybe if I get off of work early, then I can, like, stop. I don't know, that's crazy. Stopping by a protest after work about, like, shutting down work and shit. Like, sorry, chat, I didn't get enough hours, but, dude, F my life. JK, it's not that bad. I live with my parents, and I'm, like, not a minor anymore, so that's very lucky of me, but every time I think about it, the fact that I'm, like, not a minor, I have a job, and I'm living with my parents, I feel like, move out, you know? But I'm like, I can't handle money, I'm not good with it, and I'm not making enough to move out, so, like, of course I'm not going to. But at the same time, I just think about, like, the standards of, like, yesteryear, aka, like, 50 years ago. 50? How long was that? 75, 50 years ago, you would just be like, oh yeah, I'm 12. I've been working in the mines for 4 years, so thank God I have enough saved up for a McMansion. I know it's not how it was. But still, like, like, it was kind of, not really, but kind of like, my $2, when I moved out, I had $5. I bought a house, a car, and I started a family. And the rest I put into, and the other $3 I put into savings. So, like that's literally what it was. Like, let's be real. So, I don't know. Hashtag nervous about the economy. And scared because, I don't know, I don't think my parents are gonna kick me out, but like, I also don't want to like push them to be in the position to kick me out because I don't want to be like freeloading, but like they also know what job I have, but like they also know I haven't been like actively searching for a job and like stuff like that, so like I don't know, I know my mom wouldn't, my dad is probably more on the side of like, but like my mom wouldn't do that, but well maybe, I don't know, guys, I'm nervous. It's not gonna happen soon, if it does happen, but like, by then hopefully I would be further in my career. If it's years down the line, but it's been 2 years since I got the but most of those years have also been in high school. It's been like 1 year out of high school. Like, see, this is I'm like trying to make myself feel better, but anytime I think of something to make myself feel better, I think to myself, are you just coping? Like, are you just telling yourself what you want to hear to make yourself feel better about something that isn't okay? So I need to find out, like, is it okay that a 19-year-old is living with their parents? And the answer is probably. That sounds normal. That sounds normal. Like, a 19-year-old living with their parents is completely normal. Especially since I have a job. But like, I don't know. And then like to add on to that again with the whole reading books thing, is it okay that I'm not actively like searching out new information to better myself and just take some time to rest? But like, how long have I been resting for? Like, I was in a program for a few months and I quit that like around January, so I guess 3 months ish. But all that time I've also been working, so it's not like I've been resting completely. I've still been like, but that's how most people are. Like, people who like through their whole lives don't get an education, it's because they're working. So I guess like, I don't know. But I'm not saying I'm never gonna read again, I'm just giving myself a break. But like, that break is just still working, so like, I don't know. Either way, I brought my book, How Fascism Works, to work with me. And I read it at lunch, which shocked me, because usually if I bring a book, I don't read it. I also read it in the car. No, just at lunch.